Hello, John back with 16 by 8 River Layout. The last video you guys may have seen, I mentioned I was going to work on, keep going and work on this towards the end of May, and it is the end of May now. It's actually Memorial Weekend. So what I've done is rather than continuing on with that video, I just started over now at this point. I finished up to the point you saw. I think I was right about here. And the rest of this was, I had just plastered it in and all that kind of stuff. So I went ahead and continued on. That's why I'm making this new video. But there's a couple things I wanted to point out. For one, I did paint the road up there. I just thought, it's going to stay like that for summer. I didn't want to have a pink road still where my vehicles are sitting on. So I did that. And the other thing is I did finally use up all my trees. I think I have 3 left. I think that's all I really got. So I'm not going to be doing any more to that hill until I start getting trees built and things like that. I need I used about 530, 540 trees approximately to do all this from end to end, all the way down to the very beginning to where you see it now. And I would say at least, I'm guessing probably about the same, maybe a little more than that, maybe around 630 trees, 650. So that'll take me probably 3 to 4 weeks to make all those if I stay dedicated to it, which I won't in the summertime. I'll just do it on the weekends and evenings and stuff like that, little bits here and there. So I'm not going to be working on the trains the layout at all while I do that. So, because I'm kind of not working on things as much as I was before. So, like I say, I'm saving the whole other side for the fall and winter of this next fall and winter and into the new year. So, anyways, that's kind of where I just wanted to show you where I was at. But I did want to mention something else. These trees that I put in, my hills are rather steep because my spacing is limited. And to give the illusion of the hills going way back, I had to kind of clump the trees in rows behind each other, like I did here. There's actually 4 and 5 rows in certain spots, not to mention some of the trees in the very back are absolutely mammoth. I got a few that are probably 12 inches tall because they go down below the foam, so they're quite big. Anyways, what I had to do because of the angle of the hill is I had to cut the backs of the trees. I shaved them flat. Like for instance, the tree like this. Well, here, I'll pick this up and I'll show you. Kind of like something like this. What I would do is I would cut this whole back of the tree up right along the trunk so it's flat, so it fits into the hill without tipping forward. And then also, I just angled the bottom of the tree to make them fit. Now, unfortunately, if I ever want to change the layout later on, these trees are only meant for that purpose, so they might not be any good for anything else. But I plan to keep these here for quite some time. So anyways, I just wanted to mention that is something you kind of have to do, and I'm sure anyone who's worked with trees, pine trees, they have to do the same thing. Now, I did have a guy email me and ask me, am I going to put any deciduous trees on here? I am. I'm going to probably just have random little batches of them around, especially in the lower areas. These areas here, down in this area, I'm going to put groups of that down in there. And then in my openings, you can see where I left some openings. I'm going to put some light green trees up there. I don't know what style I'm going to do at this point. We'll see. But I'm not going to get over crazy with those kind. Maybe on the other side, towards the end of the other tunnel, I might do something like that a little more aggressively. But for now, I don't have any plans on that. So, of course, I got to work on backdrops and stuff still. So I just want to mention that because there's going to be a big one behind this thing here. So I still have grass to put in and all that kind of stuff here as well. So I just wanted to show you what I had done and show you my tree arrangement. And by the way, the trees are arranged, they kind of look, I don't know, like they're styled in a certain pattern, but I did that on purpose for a couple reasons. And I kind of spread them out because I ran out. So I was going to try and fill this hill right to the bottom, but I also didn't want it sticking out over the shoulder of the road where traffic would run into them. So, but I still have to add rock and some, I guess ground cover and things like that, and grass tufts and weeds and stuff like that to that part up there all the way down. And then in this flat open area, this is going to be tall grass there until you'll see just the tall grass, and then you'll look down into the valley that I'm going to put in there. So I'm still working on that. It's a lot of photoshopping to get that to happen. So, and then I got to figure out how to paint my lines up here on the road. That's going to be a kind of a little bit of a challenge too, because that's going to be very tedious. So anyways, that's all I got. I just wanted to show you that. So I'm not sure when the next video will be. But like I say, always keep up watching the shorts, because a lot of times the shorts show more of what I've been doing. You'll see like the shorts, I posted some of this stuff already, because some of this has been done for over a week. So you'll see the shorts before you probably see this. But this is my verbal description. The shorts are just visual. So anyways, well, thanks for watching, and let me know what you think. Thanks.